Hi, everyone. Welcome to Facebook Live at 4 o'clock on Thursdays. This episode or segment is on experiencing intelligent breakthroughs in your sports performance and life. So let me ask you, you have your greatest dreams. There are people involved in your life. So there are people in your greatest dreams. Sometimes those people are not perfectly supportive or encouraging or even want to know much about your greatest dreams, which are so important to you because you spend so much effort, energy, you work on it. However, although they're close to you, they may be family, they may be close friends, it's not that important to them. And that can be hard reality. And so today, I want to talk with you about people and your greatest dreams. First of all, to accomplish and achieve your greatest dreams and dream even greater, you need to believe in your ability to succeed. That is essential. Now, you have people in your life. Your family's very important to you. Your parents, your siblings, your close friends. Those are the people that are part of your greatest dreams on a macro level. Those are the people, for example, your parents that are interested in you going to college or being successful in a profession, dating someone, being married, having children, those kind of big dreams, being there if you need or in need of emergency help, being there on the birth of a child, celebrate your birthday. Those are also your close friends. They're there on a macro level. Your close friends, they have their own greatest dreams. Your parents have their own greatest dreams, but they also have greatest dreams, goals, and aspirations for you. It's just that they're different. Your close friends could maybe want you to meet someone nice and start dating them. They want to go and hang out with you and have a barbecue, play sports, all of those kind of things. And that's very important to have that family and friendship, social support system. Because that's essential for you to live your greatest dreams. I talk with many people and sometimes they tell me that they're estranged from their parents or their family or their close friends. There's a toxic relationship, and sometimes it's understandable. Actually, a lot of it's understandable. However, with the best communication, it is avoidable, or at least a large percentage of it can be avoidable. And so focus on communication and understand the function or the role that your parents or your siblings or your close friends play in your life. They have a specific image of you. And it's hard when you're living your greatest dreams, but you're not receiving those greatest dream support from people that are closest to you. I went through that when I decided to become an expert that speaks professionally on performance and life consulting and coaching. I was an engineer. They did not see me as being that. They saw me as being an engineer, being intelligent, having a good job. And for years, I tried to show them the progress that I've made, how I've gotten to the next step, the next level. And they really didn't want to know. On a macro level, they just want to know that you're taking care of all the micro are the details, your professional career, all of those other areas. And so there are people whose function is to help you on a micro level. And those are your support services. These are services and help that you invest in. And they can be fluid support services because everything is so individualized, especially in athletics and sports. It depends on what's happening, what's the situation. And these are your people like your coaches, your teammates, your performance consultant and coach, or your mental performance consultant and coaches, or your mental performance consultant and life coaches, your doctors. These are all the people on a micro level. So invest in their support services and make it a fluid support service. They're part of your support system. And they are able to get you a lot further with more fulfillment, more ease, fun, and enjoyment. So it's important that you invest in the best ones that really are able to help you in that way. And they'll actually show you that you can go much further than maybe you think you can. And that's essential to have those people on a micro level, your micro support system. And that's their function. And so realize that those people on a micro level aren't necessarily aligned or as concerned, or it's not as important for them, although they are your well-wishers on a macro level. Because on a macro level, that's where your family, your siblings, your close friends are. And then on a micro level, that's where your support services are. Your coaches, your teammates, your mental performance and life consultant and coaches. You attending speaking events and listening to motivational, inspirational speakers. Your spiritual growth. Those are all part of your micro support system. And there is very rare, or it's very rare, extremely rare, to have someone function both at the macro level and the micro level. That doesn't mean that it can't happen, but it's extremely rare for someone to function at both levels completely, just because they have their own greatest dreams, their clear goals, their aspirations, their vision, their mission. And so they're living their life. You're living your life. However, there are people that can function in both areas, the macro and the micro, but not in everything that you do. And so I want you to realize that. And I want you to be able to share some of those things, but to realize in conversation, for example, when I attend a family event, they really don't want to hear stories about me going and speaking at a conference or working with an athlete or attending an athletic event to where I was helping an athlete accomplish clear goals. They don't want to talk about that. They want me to be Raj, the brother, Raj, the son, and spend family time with them. My close friends are the same way. They want to hang out with me. They want to barbecue with me. They want to go to a sporting event with me. That's what they want from me. They want to talk about my family. My family wants to talk about my close friends. My siblings want to talk about my close friends. What are y'all doing these days? Have you talked with them lately? And that's very important for you to have that social support system. And so filter the conversations, because I know it was hard on me, or it was very hard for me to understand why I couldn't talk about my successes as I was becoming more and more successful in being an expert that speaks professionally on performance, mental performance, and life consulting and coaching. I became an author. A lot of my family wasn't that big to them. What was big to them is the person that I am, who I am. And of course, that's important. And yes, I'm sure your family, siblings, your close friends are proud of the person you are. But it's the micro people that are there more regularly at times who can directly align with your greatest dreams, vision, mission, clear goals, and aspirations. And those are where you want to develop, build, and grow meaningful relationships. And for you to really understand how and why and how and what to do to talk with them so that they want you to succeed about as much as you want to succeed. Of course, it will never be the same because you have to believe in you succeeding, your ability to succeed. And so in sports, it's like this. I remember when I was a kid, I wanted to play a sport, attend a sports academy, and no one in our family had done anything like that. And of course, since I was a kid, I really didn't know how to talk anybody anything intelligent about it. I just knew that that's what I wanted to do because my dad was a sports fan and he would talk with me about being a champion. And so it was like, wow, I really like that actually. Let me look into that. And somehow I found out at a young age that there were these academies and I could go there and go to school, and that was sort of how you did it. Well, there's a lot of other ways to do it. In fact, I probably wouldn't recommend that route because you don't get the robust life experience that you can get another way. But it's up to the individual. That's still a great life, a great way to be in. And a lot of people do go that way. So that's really up to you. And of course, the academies now have gotten to where they have really understood what's happening. However, the drawback on a lot of academies is that, you're away from your family and close friends for so long. So there's some give and take there, but it depends. Like John McEnroe has created a tennis academy that's in New York City. And so people can live there. They don't have to go to Florida. They don't have to go to California or wherever, someplace that they don't live. So there's lots of ways to do it, and whichever way you choose is right for you. I love going to academies. I love the facilities. It's pretty amazing, actually. But there's other ways to do it. And so I never did go to one of those academies. And then as I got through and started looking at it, my own thinking was that I just didn't have that much talent. I had talent, but I didn't know that I could actually learn, and I had to learn how to learn and learn from people and apply that talent through the learning that I received, and didn't know how to develop those and build and grow those relationships with those micro people so that they would invest their best in as far as delivering quality service so that I could succeed with fulfillment, more ease, fun, and enjoyment. And so I want you to put all of this in your mind as you're looking for those support services on a micro level. Who's helping you? How can they customize or individualize their support services, fluid support services? Because depending upon what level you are at, there's different support services. And actually, each person's unique and different, and so they'll need different support services. Sure, there may be some baseline, depending upon your level. However, we do know, and I know this, and it's not a secret by any means, but what separates the pros from the college, from the high school recreational players, is their mental performance and life skills and tools. And that's where my expertise comes in. I've worked with athletes at all those levels, and I can help customize highly individualized program for you around your schedule, around your aspirations, around the events that you're trying to do, around your clear goals, around your greatest dreams. So remember, there are people that you need to engage with, but control or filter the conversation based on whether they're at the macro level or the micro level. And there will be a few who are at both of those levels, but only for specific aspects of your greatest dreams, vision, mission, clear goals, and aspirations. And so what I talked about today is your people environment. That's what's surrounding you, people. Now, if you didn't attend my Facebook Live sessions on Tuesday at 3:30 for Performance in Life, Experiencing Intelligent Breakthroughs and Performance in Life, I talk about the physical environment, the mental environment, the cultural environment, the social environment, the political and relationship environment. Go there and watch that video for more detail on those. That's what I have for this session of Facebook Live for your greatest dreams. Your people and your greatest dreams. What are their function and role on a macro level, on a micro level, or for those really, really special people who really can see you functioning towards your greatest dream on both levels? How's that working for you? And the most important thing you need to take away from this call is for you to believe in your ability to succeed. Hopefully you have a meaningful trigger set for tonight so that when you get off work or wherever you are or whatever you're doing, you come home and you're able to look forward to something that's fun and enjoyable, and keep that energy consistent, or at least shift it to something of that nature instead of coming home and just being tired and thinking what's there to do. You should always have something to look forward to in the evening. And tonight, I know what I'm doing. I'll be watching the NBA playoffs. So that's what I have for you today on experiencing intelligent breakthroughs in your sports performance and life.